Hi guys, and welcome back. Now we know we want to get a lot of speed. We want to get that 120 mile an hour swing speed with the driver, those 6 irons that are going 180 or 90 yards. We got to get this left hand working up through contact, and that's going to get the club to accelerate on through there. Now that comes from getting our hips to move up, then our shoulder is naturally going to move up, and then the club is going to take off last. So we've talked about that in a lot of videos. One of the things I see people struggle with time and time again is getting those hips to work properly. In the proper golf swing, if you watch players like Jason Day, Rory McIlroy, they all do this really, really well. As you're going into the downswing, my hips are kind of dropping back and I have an angle between my legs and my torso. So if I'm looking this way, if I pause kind of halfway down, you'll see that there's an angle between the upper leg, my femur here, and the angle of my overall torso or upper body. As I come on through, I'm going to be losing that angle. So as I go halfway down here, and as I come through, now this is extended. My chest is nice and high toward the sky as I'm coming through here. My right leg is extended, and all this angle is gone. Now this is really helping you to release that golf club, because as my lower body, my pelvis drives forward, that's going to help my hips to move up. It's going to help my left shoulder to start to move up, and then that's going to really help to whip the club on through there. I got a great way for you guys to feel this. It's a little bit of an extreme drill, but for those of you who may not have felt this extension or extending at the right time, it's really going to help. One of the most common mistakes that I see are people sliding forward. I mean, I did the same thing myself. I think we've all struggled with this from time to time, but we slide forward. Now our hips don't rotate, and we actually end up extending early in our downswing. It's going to look something like this. Your hips go toward the ball, and then you lose your posture. Very, very common. What I want you to do is go ahead and drop the club for a second. We're going to pretend like we're hitting down the fairway here. And I'm going to take my shoulders and I'm going to open them. Right foot's going to come off the ground a little bit. I'm going to open my shoulders kind of where I'd be in my follow through. So my chest is straight up and down. I'm facing down the fairway. Then what I want you to do is go ahead and drop the hips back until your chest is bent. And now it's kind of over my front foot. Now from here, I'm going to bend, or I'm going to extend from that bent position. So my hips are bent, and I feel like my hips are moving forward toward the target, and my chest goes up nice and high. Go ahead and do about 4 or 5 of those. You can do these in your living room. That's exactly what's happening in my golf swing. I'm extending up like this. That's helping that arm to move up. Well, all we're doing is adding rotation to that in the golf swing. So we're here, this is that position, and then we're extending on up out of that. That gets this butt into the club to turn up and get you that impact glide, that flat spot that we talk about in the Top Speed Golf system, where the butt end of the club is working up as the bottom of the club, the head of the club is going down, and that's going to get you a flat spot at the bottom of the swing, so you can hit 1 inch behind the ball, 2 inches in front of the ball, and it's coming in so nice and clean and shallow, it's still going to be solid. So go ahead and do about 10 of those drills where we bend down, extend up, and now we're going to do the same thing where we pause halfway down, same bending action, and then we're going to extend up as we follow on through with a kind of a slow motion swing, pausing and then coming on through the follow through. And then we're going to do about 10 where we do the same thing in a full swing. Now we're ready after we've gotten about 100 reps total. So we're doing 10, 10, and 10 3 times. It's going to be about 100 reps. You're going to feel pretty good with this. Then once we feel comfortable, let's go on out to the course. I'm going to create that same feeling, loading, extending up, and then that's going to allow me to leverage the club a little bit better, get a little bit more swing speed. There we go, that one felt good. Chest was nice and high in the follow through. Good luck to you guys. I'll see you soon. All right guys, I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. If you did, I got an even better bonus for you. If we want to get distance in the golf swing, we've got to get a lot of lag, and then we've got to let that lag go. Well, I've got my #1 lag video. I'm going to play a preview of that here in a second. If you're on a desktop device, go ahead and click the link that pops up on your screen. If you're on a phone or a tablet, click the iCard that's somewhere on your screen right now. That's going to take you to where you can get instant access to that full video. Plus, you're going to get 5 videos from our Top Speed Golf system. Never going to cost you a dime. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Click that thumbs up button. That really helps us out. And also remember to subscribe. That way you'll see our newest videos. See you guys in the lag video. Hi guys, and welcome back. I'm Clay Ballard, and in today's video we're going to talk about one of the absolute worst drills for creating lag. It's a very common drill that I see. And in this drill, what we're going to do is we're going to set the wrist very early to create an angle of lag, and then we're going to try to hold this throughout the swing. It's one of the worst things that you can do to build lag. I'm going to talk about the science behind why this is the case, and I'm also going to give you a great drill to help you improve your lag, all in this video. Let's go ahead and get started. If I do it this way versus holding that position, exact same thing happens when we're building the lag in the golf swing. So what we want to do is throughout the swing, I want to have a very low and wide takeaway. So I'm not going to set my wrist early at all. If you look at a lot of the top players, you look at Adam Scott, very wide takeaway, not very much wrist set at all. You look at Rory McIlroy, look at Tiger Woods. All these players are using a wide takeaway and not getting very much wrist set, so that later in the swing, as we start down, we can increase this wrist set, and we're really only going to max out this angle of lag for a split second in the downswing. Okay, so a 3-step drill here. Now, as we get started with this, I want to remind you that the fulcrum in this golf club for getting a massive amount of lag is right at the end of the golf club. This is where I want my hinge point.